Harbaugh now heads to Los Angeles Chargers.
Do you think anyone can predict a Jim Harbaugh speech? You're out of your damn mind.
That's a beast mode. My God.
You have to love what you're seeing on tape if you're a Chargers fan, especially for the future with Justin Herbert.
We have a Chargers quarterback that cusses, boys. This is dangerous.
Phillip Rivers sheds a tear.
We want to be known as world champions, and we're gonna do it or die trying. Don't let the powder blues fool you.
Who's got it better than I?
Well, hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Charger Chat. I'm your co-host, Woldog, sitting with my buddy, Kev Duggan.
Hello, Bulldog.
Hello,
Greetings from Romania.
Greetings from Bucharest. We are now in a whole nother country than we were last week, folks. And that doesn't mean we're going to stop. Can't stop, won't stop. Going to talk to you folks because we've got big things to talk about. And we've got a Craig experience and an Ask Boltfam lined up for you. So let's waste no time. Start at the top. The time of the hour that we are recording this is Monday, close to 9 p.m. Romanian time.
Yep.
And it was not too long ago that we both looked at our phones and said, holy shit.
A week in the waiting.
Freaking happened.
A week in the waiting.
We
baby.
thought we were ruining things by waiting last time, that it was just let's wait. Let's see if we get some news. Nothing happened. But guess what, folks? Newest tight end for the Chargers, David Njoku, is with us.
I think he left. He's like, you know what? I'm going to go look for some more money. I'm going to go try and find something else. But then came to the realization that he could have balls thrown to him from Justin Herbert, as opposed to the 15 other quarterbacks he's used to having in Cleveland that he's gone through in his career.
Yeah. No, this is extremely special to finally see it happen. Because we were expecting, as usually the custom is, that if somebody comes to visit, you don't let them leave. You sign them up and you get it freaking going. You didn't invite him for no reason. You invited him because you wanted to get a deal done. And when a deal did not get done, it was really kind of like, okay, maybe he just wasn't the right fit. Maybe he wants more money. Maybe his physical isn't quite physical. He's not getting physical.
Not the case.
As we would want. But look at us. 1 year, $8 million, up to $8 million. So it might not even be $8 million. There could be a incentive-laden contract. But after 9 years with Cleveland, Njoku moves on to catch passes from Justin freaking Herbert, man. Yeah, no more.
How good can he be, though? He was great for the Cleveland Browns with all their, the situation, the carousel that it is over there. Give him an offseason with Justin.
Yeah.
What he is a huge big body target in the end zone. He does a lot of his work where he just boxes dudes out. He gives me very much, I'm not going to put him at the level, but Antonio vibes, where he doesn't quite have the wiggle and the get openness that he does, but it's somewhere in there, and I don't know. It's exciting.
His pass catching ability is certainly one to be admired, especially seeing just some of the highlights of his previous time with Cleveland. Some of those catches are crazy. And now to know that you've got Justin Herbert flinging the ball, and now that tight end room, man, David Njoku, Charlie Kolar, and Oronde Gadsden.
I like it.
That's fantastic. And it's funny because this is a deal that obviously comes after the draft. And we knew we're not going to sit on all this money going into the season. We knew that there were going to be some moves made still. And, it's interesting to see, now knowing how the draft went, if there was even a remote chance that we could have gotten Sadiq, this probably doesn't happen.
No.
So now it's just okay, well, let's see what's out there. Oh, Njoku, you're looking for a job, are you? Well, we've got an opening here at the Chargers, and it's very exciting. I'm really curious to see what his number's going to be.
Not 85.
85's taken.
Ain't it?
It's not going to happen. So, but I can't wait now. This offense, dude, with the addition now of David Njoku and everything else that the offense has done this offseason, I don't know how you don't make a run, dude.
It's health.
It's health. It is health.
That's where you don't make a run.
Ben Herbert, it's health.
Get to work, Ben.
You better be working overtime to make sure these guys
Benny.
stay healthy. Super duper exciting.
Yeah.
The other bit of news that did come out is they announced the schedule release date, and the Chargers, as I'm sure the rest of the NFL announced that they will be releasing the schedule Thursday, May 14th, 4:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Like a couple days.
It's in a couple days. It's coming in hot.
Snuck up on us.
Yeah. So extremely exciting, especially for the Chargers and Charger fans, because we've had 2 years of anime. We've had The Sims. We've had Minecraft. And they've been bangers every time.
And Mike was in one of our previous ones.
Yes, he was.
So, like, I wonder.
Yes, he was. He was vaping.
I have a feeling there's going to be we're going to put him in a very nice light in this recap somehow.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, in the schedule release.
For sure. Yeah. No, I'm sure there's going to be some digs. Do we play Cleveland this year?
No, off the top of my head, I don't know.
Okay. If we do, I'm sure a dig will be made that, like, we took your tight end. Like, the social media team is fantastic when it comes to just shining a light on the small little things in the offseason that are going to be funny. We're playing the Pats. Guarantee you there's going to be a Vrabel dig somewhere in there.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
it's going to be nice.
It's going to be real nice. So I'm really curious to see what avenue they end up going down. Regardless, we know it's going to be a banger. Regardless, we know Pat McAfee is going to be talking about it on the next day.
Oh, yeah. Everyone will.
How we've won the schedule release.
The expectations have become so crazy for the social media team.
Yeah.
Like, I'm curious what they're going to do.
They set the bar so high, and you expect at one point they're going to miss, but it's been 4 years straight now of just banger after banger. And
inside joke after inside joke.
And not just like one big one. There's like 10 jokes happening in every team that we play.
Yeah.
They can't miss, and I freaking love it. The other bit of news that happened this week. If you thought you would see quarterback Justin Herbert in a music video,
this was not on
any kind.
This wasn't on my bingo card, dude.
Any kind.
No.
Let alone Madison Beers
making out with his girlfriend.
Lover girl.
Yeah.
You'd be very surprised because Justin Herbert is, I mean, I love seeing this because he's clearly in love. It's a good kind of love. There's nothing.
I'm not hiding shit. This is that love that you don't hide anything from.
There's nothing fake about it. There's no chasing of any kind. They are both.
Our PR teams didn't come together for this, and music video opportunity.
Yeah. It's
like, honey, you're on set. Get in here.
Yeah,
come kiss me, bitch.
Yeah. Quotes. No, it was a super sweet little music video to see Justin Herbert. They just both clearly love each other, and I love.
This is that level up shit, dude. This is like, we said it last year. He's leveling up. He's got Madison now, but now it's the second year with Madison.
Yeah.
And think about the rookie jump. Rookie players, rookie relationship. Second year is always a jump. Move on. Upper, higher thanks. What he's doing right now, he's elevating.
He is.
And that's, what that's going to do? Elevate his play.
Better play.
Elevate our wins. Elevate our opportunities for championship.
Everything around Justin Herbert is elevating. His girlfriend, his offensive line, his wide receivers, his tight ends, his running backs, his fullbacks, his offensive coordinator, his play caller.
What else? More.
His stock is rising, and he's just in a boat going, I mean, who could possibly have it better than me?
No.
Because everything is just going Justin Herbert's way, and happy for him and Madison Beer and everything that's just been going on this offseason. And the other bit of thing that has happened is rookie minicamp.
It's nice to see.
The rooks are in. They've got their pads. Their helmets have been measured accordingly. They all put the silly little sock thing on their head to make sure it fits just right. And they are out there, and it is fun to see.
I'm always curious how these guys are going to look like in our jerseys, like our colors. Because you look at them in college, they, different thing. They get our pads on, our jerseys on. You see them on the field. It's like, oh, okay. Mm-hmm. That's what you look like. Yes.
Yeah. Even the jersey swaps that they do, which are very good, by the way. There's always just like an element of like, I don't want to say it's uncanny valley, but it's that kind of like, God, it looks right, but there's something that's just not quite right.
Face mask isn't the same. The pads aren't the same. It's a different thing.
It's a totally different vibe. And now seeing it all come into play is just absolutely amazing, especially seeing wide receiver Brendan Thompson.
It was so funny. We were hanging out, and the first thing he said is, Kevin, have you seen the highlights?
Have you seen this man?
Have you seen how fast he is? I'm like,
holy.
Let me go watch again. I want to double check.
Guacamole. Yeah, no, the cuts, the absolute speed and ferocity this guy's doing. in training camp, in rookie camp, is extremely impressive.
Pretty delicious.
So I love seeing Brendan Thompson, Jake Slaughter out there running drills, looking great, looking big, looking beefy.
Big dude.
And same with Akeem Mesidor. I swear to God, Akeem Mesidor really, I don't know if it might be biased. He's giving me a lot of Khalil Mack vibes.
Oh, for sure. It's energy.
The energy.
Just how he stands. It's quiet. It's
the
calm.
maturity, the speed, even the build.
Yeah, he looks like a freaking monster.
He just looks great, and he's so anxious to learn from Khalil Mack, as we saw in that first vid of him meeting up with Khalil. I am so excited now for Akeem Mesidor and what he's going to bring to this team. And
hell yeah,
the defense in its entirety, I think, is going to be really exciting. And yet, there's still one more awesome thing that happened in the between last episode and now, and that is Mike McDaniel. Somebody took a microphone, put it in front of his face, and he just dropped some juicy little gems.
I listened to this 3 times. I just put it on in the background. I listened to it 3 times.
Yeah.
To the airport, from the airport.
Yeah.
While I was taking a shower this morning.
Every bit of free time, Kevin had to listen to this interview, and I don't blame him, because it was a very entertaining.
I hope it was as good for you as it was for me.
Exactly. I'm so happy now to have Mike McDaniel and Harbaugh together, because both of them are just hilarious. Chris O'Leary,
factory.
You got to step your game up, sir.
Yeah,
you got to come up with
like
some
a wet mop at this point.
You got to get better at dropping some funnies here and there. But we do have some quotes to talk about from Mike McDaniel on his first few months as a Charger. Said, I feel very confident in my decision making. I feel like I'm really smart at this point. It's exceeded expectations, what you're looking for professionally, just to have the opportunity to come to a place that's highly motivated, that's as exuberant about getting better and maxing out our potential, working with the front office, the coaching staff. It might be as good of a coaching staff as I've ever been on.
Let's go.
Come on. Just a very focused group, focused in May, focused in April football team to make a jump in their game and really do something with this opportunity. It's been awesome.
It sure has.
It sure has.
It's good to hear. Good to hear from you, bud.
Man, I said it earlier in the episode. I have nothing but the highest level of expectation for this offense going into the season. There's just so many great playmakers. You've got the staff in place. You got the coaching in place. Oh, I cannot wait.
Yeah.
I cannot wait.
And you keep adding little sprinkles of Njokus and some other players that are
Njoku's not a sprinkle.
You're just leveling the up. Yeah, you definitely got fudge.
You just got fudge.
Whipped cream, cherry. You got the whole deal with that one. So let's add some more sprinkles.
Yeah. I haven't looked at the cap space, but it's got to be.
It's enough. We have enough.
30 something probably.
It's enough.
Oh yeah, because that was the other thing. We signed our round 4 on draft.
Yeah,
guys.
Those are locked in.
Yeah, those guys are locked in. We still need to get Mesidor and Slaughter.
But they're out on the field.
But they're out on the field. So yeah, there's absolutely
happen.
No question or concern in that regard. But yeah, we did get those guys.
We don't have a Bosa
signed.
Situation coming our way.
No. Another quote here from McDaniel on starting to work with Justin Herbert said, I had very, very lofty expectations. Justin's up there as one of the main motivating factors of moving my family here.
It's on you, Justin.
I picked up my family and put them here because of him.
My kid looking out the back window of the van and we drive away from her house because of you,
Because of you, Justin. Lofty expectations, and I can say with absolute certainty, he's exceeded those. Just very motivated and focused. I freaking love that. The meetings have been great. We've been able to meet for about 3 weeks, but getting on the field this last week, being able to do things with a reasonable expectation, I'm thinking are going to take new things he hasn't done before. Maybe will take 3 to 4 weeks, maybe take all spring. And there's things he's been able to get done and master in the span of 3 to 4 days. This freaking whiz kid. I've been very impressed, very motivated to continue the process because so far so good. We're at the very beginning stages of the race, but at this stage, I couldn't be happier with that working relationship and the process moving forward with him.
This just sounds like a guy that was making it work with Tua, was literally making it work, making him the best he could be with the resort, with what his capabilities are. Yeah. Now he's like, I don't even know, man. Yeah. I don't even know.
I'm really curious. I want to look up what Tua's GPA was when he graduated. Oh, it was a B.
What is he?
As AI will tell me, Tua Tagovailoa has maintained a B average in high school. Oh, that's high school. Okay. I wanted to know as his GPA was in college, because we all know Justin Herbert exceeded expectations in college.
Did what he did school in 3 to 4 days, what usually takes people 3 to 4 years.
Yeah. GPA. Yeah, I don't have a college one. So if you know what it is, put it down in the comments.
Or who cares?
We're recording a freaking show.
Tua.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think it just speaks to Justin Herbert, his character. Obviously, he was a stud coming out of college, super smart dude, wants to be a doctor when everything is all said and done. Who knows if those are still his goals, but you just know you're dealing with a smart kid and a great playmaker and a great guy and a great boyfriend. And you picked up your damn family because of him. Yeah. And everything's just going great. There's zero regrets, no regrets when it comes to being with Justin Herbert. And I'm in such a happy place right now. Now
you look euphoric.
I will only be happier when the season starts.
Yeah, it's coming, dude. I was not ready for the announcement for the schedule to happen in 3 days.
Yeah.
Like, it's happening.
Well,
this shit's going. We've been busy, but
busy.
You look up and you're like, here it comes.
Oh shit.
NFL season on.
Well, we love that everything is happening so quickly and so well for all of the Chargers organization. And we'd love that to happen for you over at our Patreon, patreon.com/ChargerChat. Come on over, check out all the fun, silly videos we got going on over there. We've got Hangouts as well, if you're interested in that kind of thing. So check it out, patreon.com/ChargerChat. But if you don't want to go over there, it's totally fine. Head on over to our regular website, chargerchat.com. Check out all the cool stuff we got over there. T-shirts, hoodies, and stickers. Chat it up with other Charger Chatteteers in the member section. Ask questions and Ask Boltfam. Check it out, chargerchat.com. And if you're watching this on a subscribable platform, please hit the subscribe button. Please. All right, folks. Time to go on to the next segment. You know them. You'll love them.
Oh,
Craig experience.
Jump the gun.
Come on in, man. Kick your feet up.
Oh.
Craig experience.
Hello there.
Make yourself at home. We got some stuff to talk about, right? Moving on.
Hey, yo. What's going on, Bolt fam? Bolt gang, all the crew. You got Craig in Texas. And I'm fully moved into the new crib. Now, the flip side to that is still got to unpack everything, but at least the hard part's over. Coming to you now from my new office, which is pretty bare, as you can see. But if I showed you the camera and gave you the full 360, there are boxes everywhere. It's a complete mess in here. So stick along with me for the journey as I build this thing out the way I kind of want it. But that's not what you're here for. We are going to talk about the next two Charger draft picks, because last time around we discussed Akeem Mesidor. So now we're going to talk a little bit of an offensive lineman that may or may not be controversial depending on who you talk to, and a nice little spark plug to add to the offense that I think is going to pay pretty big dividends. So without any further ado, let's get to the business. Again, y'all know who I be, and welcome to the TCE. That's right, the Craig Experience. CC gang, appreciate you. Let's get to business. I may have already mentioned this in the last breakdown of Akeem Mesidor, but the thing that jumps out immediately about this Chargers 26 draft class is how intentional it feels. Like, this wasn't random talent collection. This wasn't best player available and we'll figure it out later. These picks scream identity, in my opinion. They scream vision. And when you look at second round offensive lineman Jake Slaughter and fourth round receiver Brennan Thompson, you can almost see exactly what Mike McDaniel wants. Sorry, Mike McDaniel. We're going to stop adding the S to the end of his names. Super easy to do. So figure that out. We know what McDaniel wants this Chargers offense to become. So today, again, we're diving into both players, kind of what they did in college, what traits actually translate to Sundays, and why these two selections could quietly reshape the entire rhythm of this offense around Justin Herbert. Because even though these players couldn't be more different stylistically, they fit together almost perfectly. That being said, first, let's start things off with Jake Slaughter, of course, because he was the second round draft pick out of Florida. And honestly, he's one of those players that offensive line coaches probably loved way more than the casual fans did during the draft process. Although we heard his name a bunch because when you were talking about centers, specifically before Tyler Biadasz was signed, we were all looking at who the best prospects were going to be at the position. And Slaughter's name was always in like the top 2 or 3. But now that they've selected him at guard, a couple questions arose. My main one was like, look, let's say he doesn't pan out at guard because he's actually never really played it other than those 2 snaps that we saw from the Senior Bowl. It didn't work out so well, but we're not going to judge everything off of just that. Give guy a chance to develop. But if he gets beat out for the left guard position, he's also not going to start at center. So then you got like quality depth, but also that's a second round pick that's not going to give you much on the field in year 1. So a little questionable, but it feels like they think he has an opportunity to win the job at left guard. So we'll see how that works. But anyway, guy's definitely not flashy. He's not generating 10-minute highlight compilations on social media that I saw. I mean, I also don't look at highlights a bunch. I try to look at the actual film. So there could be some of that out there. You're not turning on the tape and seeing somebody that's throwing defenders into another zip code on every single snap. But if you watch Florida closely over the last couple seasons, you kept noticing the same thing. The pocket was clean. The communication was pretty sharp. The operation looked organized, and usually when that consistently happens, the center's doing a lot of the heavy lifting behind the scenes. Now, for his career at Florida, Slaughter was basically like the stabilizer for everything up front. The guy was a 3-year starter. He had over 1,800 snaps, and he only allowed 1 sack over his final 2 seasons. By the way, in the SEC, that's not against random non-conference defenses in September. That is the Southeastern Conference, where we know all sorts of monsters come from and are birthed and succeed at the next level. So that type of stuff matters. And what's interesting is the way he wins. Like, he's not a brute force player. He's not overwhelming people purely with size or raw power. His game is it's more so built on leverage. I'd also say like timing and hand placement, definitely angles and awareness. So all of the subtle stuff that offensive line play actually revolves around once you get into the NFL. And again, like watching this tape, it feels a little like watching somebody solve problems in real time. Like you'll see stunts develop before they stunts develop. I don't know why I can't talk today. But again, this is the part you love because it was an issue for the last few seasons. These stunts develop, and before they fully happen, he's already keyed on them. Like he's already adjusting. So a defensive tackle loops inside, cool. He's passing it off smoothly. You got a delayed blitz. I mean, he sees it. You got a free rusher threatening an A gap. Dude's calm. No real panic to his game at all. And that word keeps coming up with him, by the way, calm. And that's a massive trait for interior offensive linemen, especially in a timing-based offense where one blown protection can completely destroy a plan before it even starts. How many times have we seen that in the last few years? And this is exactly why the fit with Mike McDaniel feels so clean. His offense or offenses in the past have been built on controlled chaos. Tons of motion, tons of eye candy, lots of horizontal stress on defenses, but underneath like all of that creativity, the offense only really works if the interior offensive line is intelligent and disciplined. And that's the hidden engine. So when we're talking like the wide zone system, and I'm about to nerd out a little bit, the wide zone system especially like demands athletic processing from your interior offensive lineman. So you have to move laterally, you got to maintain leverage, you got to climb that second level. You also have to recognize movement and communicate constantly. That's where Slaughter, I think, really shines, because his first step quickness, he's quick enough to like reach the 3 technique and outside zone concepts, and he also really understands angles. I'd say from what I saw, he rarely gets overextended. And like, despite not being the biggest lineman in the draft, the anchor is stronger than people expect because his balance is consistently under control. And you can like already picture how the Chargers want to use him. I'm going to say yes, some snaps at center, some at guard. You want to let him cross train early and let him become the like connective tissue of sorts of the offensive line. Now, honestly, those players end up becoming pretty invaluable over time, because the reality is offensive line continuity matters way more than most people realize. And coaches love players they can trust to keep the operation functional even when injuries happen or protections need adjusting on the fly. And Slaughter, to me, feels like one of those guys who may never become like nationally famous, but 5 years from now, Chargers fans are probably going to look up and realize like, wait, this dude has started like 85 straight games. Those players matter a lot. Now, on the complete opposite side of the spectrum, let's talk about Brennan Thompson. Because if Jake Slaughter is like the calm organizer, then Thompson is pure electricity, acceleration, and explosiveness. This pick feels very Mike McDaniel, like very. When they made the selection, of course, you guys know, like I was traveling for the draft. We were live at the Lightning Round podcast for night 1. We were live the whole weekend, but I was only able to be on full time on Thursday night, and a little bit of Friday I hopped in for. But the wild part is like when the Thompson pick was made, that's immediately what I thought. It was like, oh, this has McDaniel written all over it. There's no way he wasn't the driving force behind this pick. And at Mississippi State, Thompson was basically a stress test for defensive coordinators. The dude averaged something like 18.4 yards per catch in 2025. He ripped off 6 TDs of 40 plus yards. And as we all know, he blazed a 4.26 40 back in February in Indy. And that tied, if I'm not mistaken, for 5th fastest all time in combine history. And when you watch the film, the speed looks real. Like, of course, he was a track phenom here in Texas, by the way. He originally committed to UT out here, and then ended up at, what was it? Did he go to Oklahoma and then transferred to Mississippi State? Wild path, but dude moved around. And again, like I said before, he's not just track fast, although yes, he set a bunch of records in track and field. And he's not just like combine fast either. He's actually football fast. And there's a huge difference. Like you could see that on the tape at Mississippi State. Like some guys run a great 40 and they never actually play that fast once the pads come on, a la, and this is no shade. Think of John Ross, Dree Archer is the name that comes to mind. And at this point, look, if we're being honest, Xavier Worthy hasn't exactly set the league on fire in his first 2 NFL seasons. Some of that has to do with injuries, but some of the other stuff hasn't necessarily translated over as well. Thompson, though, feels like he'll be able to like avoid that stigma associated with the smaller, hyper fast wide receivers. And there are multiple reasons. Like the dude is not afraid to catch the ball in contact. I saw a couple of receptions that he made going across the middle and took some shots, braced himself pretty well. Some situations where he broke through arm tackles and picked up an additional 20, 30 plus yards. The dude is a gamer. And I want to throw this out there, by the way. I think he was on Bruce Feldman's freak list last year because he's only 165, 170 pounds, but the dude benches over 300 and squats over 4. So that ain't typical. One of the things that really sticks out is like his acceleration jumps off the screen immediately. Corners lose phase on him almost instantly when he gets like a clean release. And what makes him dangerous isn't just the straight line speed, it's how quickly he gets to it. Like defenders barely have time to react before he's already stacking them vertically. Now, is he polished yet? Nah, probably not. There needs to be some improvement to his route tree and his releases. But I've also seen him get off of press coverage, which is not something someone that size should be able to do as well as what I saw him do. He didn't see a ton of it because, again, teams were freaking scared. Like, you got guys giving him 10, 15-yard cushions, and he was still torching them down the field for big gains. So, yeah, if you whiff on at the line of scrimmage trying to press him like, you're cooked. The's no way to recover. But again, still needs to improve the route tree. It needs development. There are reps where the breaks can get a little loose. There are actually moments where you want to see more nuance against physical coverage, even though I did give him credit for some of the press coverage he was able to get off of, but it's kind of to be expected. Like, the dude is literally like, I mean, I think by my senior year, I was 190 in high school. So whatever, not trying to make that comparison. But anyway, 4th round picks usually have something that still needs refinement. So we're not trying to oversell anything here. What you're betting on is the traits package, and the traits are explosive. And this is where the Mike McDaniel factor becomes fascinating again, because McDaniel has consistently shown he understands how to weaponize speed better than almost any offensive coach in football, I would argue. He doesn't just line fast players up outside and tell them go routes. He creates stress, motion, orbit movement, stack releases, condensed formations, crossing patterns, quick hitters, horizontal stretches, deep over concepts. Pretty much the full gauntlet. He turns speed into geometry, and Thompson feels tailor-made for that kind of ecosystem. Like, you can already envision the jet motion packages, the ghost motions, the fake sweep action, opening up backside concepts. You got like the quick screens where one missed tackle suddenly becomes a 60-yard gain. And even when Thompson doesn't touch the football, his presence still changes defensive behavior. And that's kind of sort of the important part. You got safeties that'll start cheating deeper. Linebackers will hesitate for a half second because they're worried about the motion action. Corners give extra cushion, and that changes spacing for everyone else. It opens up immediate throw-in lanes for Justin Herbert. It also creates lighter boxes in the run game. It gives bigger body receivers cleaner matchups underneath. That's why speed players can completely alter an offense without needing 120 catches. They distort like the overall structure. And early on, like, you can probably expect McDaniel to simplify things for Thompson while still maximizing his impact. Maybe 4 to 6 design touches per game initially while they work themselves out. You got the bubble screens, the deep crossers, play action shots, manufactured touches in space. Just let him play fast while the rest of the receiver skill set develops naturally over time. And honestly, I'd say one thing McDaniel really does well is protect young players from being overloaded too early. He tends to build specialized roles for them, kind of sort of at first, and then he'll expand responsibilities later once the confidence grows. Overall, when you step back and look at these two picks together, the vision starts becoming really obvious. Jake Slaughter makes the offense cleaner. Brendan Thompson makes it faster. One stabilizes the structure. The other stretches it to its breaking point. And both directly help Justin Herbert. So with Slaughter, you potentially give Herbert better interior protection and cleaner communication up front, which is huge considering how quickly interior pressure can wreck even elite quarterbacks. We know that's what they hate the most. Meanwhile, Thompson gives Herbert another explosive outlet who can turn routine touches into chunk plays. Now, that combination matters because modern NFL offenses are built on two things: efficiency and explosives. You want to stay on schedule and then punish defenses when they overcommit. And these two rookies each address one side of that equation. That's why this draft feels more cohesive than flashy. It feels like the Chargers are trying to build an offensive identity that's sustainable more so. Like one built around timing, spacing, movement, versatility, and speed, not just star power. I get it that some people may be looking for the names, but it's not always about that. It's how well you can get players to fit in the system. So keep that in mind. And if these projections hit, the offense could look dramatically different by the middle of the season, I'd say. You're going to be cleaner in your operation up front. There's going to be more stress on defense horizontally and vertically. You're going to be more explosive, and you're going to create more explosive opportunities for Herbert to unleash that howitzer that he has attached to his shoulder. So more answers against modern defensive structures, if we're being completely honest here. That's the vision, I think. So Slaughter gives the Chargers potential for a long-term anchor on the inside, whether that be at guard or center, because he can absolutely kick back into his natural position once Tyler Biadash's time is up. I mean, Offensive linemen, as far as age is concerned, you can still play well into your 30s. So this doesn't necessarily mean that Biadasz is just going to be like a 1 or 2 season guy and then that's it. I think he'll be able to stick around for a solid 3, but definitely the 2 he signed for. Brendan Thompson, or did he sign for 3? I don't remember. I got a lot going on, folks. I have time to keep all the contracts in my head too. So if I was wrong there, figure that out, correct me for it. Thompson, though, he gives them a legitimate speed threat defenses have to account for. Like every single snap that he's on the field, he's going to draw attention. And McDaniel knows now that he gets with this pick 2 more chess pieces that fit exactly how he wants to play offense. And honestly, you can already see the blueprint starting to take shape. That's going to be it for me, fine folks. I appreciate you bearing through that, because your boy's tired, man. All this moving stuff has worn me out, having to do that between work, keeping up with the kids. There's a million things going on, but I do it for y'all because I love you and I love the Chargers. So thanks again for tuning in. I'll update you on what we have next going on over at the Lightning Round podcast. It's a little bit of a lull because there's nothing really going on, but throughout camps and everything going on through the summer, we'll be coming to you with more stuff. So be on the lookout there. Thank you for your support. And again, till the next one, I appreciate y'all, fellas. Love you, CC gang. Again, biggest of salute. Y'all know who I be, Mr. TOP_FLYT3 over on the Bird app. And I ain't got a bolt around anywhere. Don't even have my gear on. I am repping SD though. But, you know, Mr. Bowganger, do not bang. And again, until the next one, y'all be easy. Appreciate you. Love you. Okay. Love you. Bye.
Well, there you go, folks. Another awesome Craig experience. Craig, we love you too, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
So glad that you're moved in now. I know you still got
love
to
the hat.
And the hat. Come on, dude. I don't.
It's divisive, but I love it.
Well, not for us.
Not for us.
Love it. Yeah, we're all over it, and so love to see you rocking it.
Hell yeah!
And absolutely love these breakdowns, man. Obviously, Jake Slaughter. Yeah, what's not to love
exciting
about this guy, especially, you know, it felt weird after getting Biadasz that we went for center, but at the same time, when you know that he's coming in a guard, it's like, well, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Somebody who, like when he said that connective tissue, like getting him trained to guard and knowing that he's there to either back up Biadasz, God forbid something happen, or when Biadasz is gone, he's ready to step right into the role and move right along. So smart dude, obviously. And Brendan Thompson, Jesus Christ, I didn't know he was able
That's
to
a serious bench. And
300 and squat 4.
Squat's pretty serious, man. And the bench 300. That's just a strong dude.
What was Rashawn Slater? What was his squat?
Oh,
remember
something
that?
ridiculous.
It wasn't 4?
No, it was like 700 or something.
Oh, okay.
It was, I can't remember what it was. It was excessive.
But still, being able to squat 400 when you're only 165, 170.
Yeah, that's impressive.
That's pure muscle.
Yeah, that's like 2.5 times your body weight.
Yeah.
That's just power.
Yeah. So, I mean, those, like you said, those traits, you can't trade those for anything. So, I mean, I love the fact that that's the 2 guys that we got. And I love the fact that you're breaking this down for us.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. That was
Craig.
awesome.
Those are awesome and so much fun to listen to, buddy. Thank you.
Thanks, man.
See you, Mitch.
See you in a couple weeks.
And yes, in a couple of weeks, we will see more breakdowns from Craig, as I'm sure. But now, folks, we got to go on to the next segment. Ask Boltfam.
Time to put your money where your mouth is.
Hi, guys.
Don't jam a thumb up his butthole. That's what you do.
I wet myself in excitement.
Oh, so hungry.
Your thoughts are like totally appreciated.
Catch you later, dude. Okay, love you, boy.
That's right, folks. Time for Ask Boltfam. We start at the top with Leo, who asked the question.
Yeehaw! Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, and an extra shout out to the Charger Chat moms. We appreciate y'all. Excited about the Njoku signing, and with the schedule release a couple days away, who do you see us playing in prime time? And could we see the return of the anime schedule release? As always, love you, bye.
Thank you for the happy Mother's Day wish.
Yeah, and happy Mother's Day to our
happy
moms.
Mother's, yes.
Love you, Kath.
Belated, yeah.
Love
Peggy.
you. Love you, Josie.
You're doing great.
Yeah. And honorable mention. Kyle can't be here. Honorable mention, Hillary.
Hillary, of course.
Honorable mention.
Yes, we're excited about the Njoku signing as well, obviously.
Yeah.
But yes, the schedule release is coming up. Who do we want to see in Primo Timo?
I'd like to have a Chiefs primetime game for sure.
For sure.
At home.
Yeah, Chiefs at home, especially because our at home
didn't get one last year.
Was in Brazil.
It was a home game, but it was not a home game.
No.
I want a primetime at home against the Chiefs.
Yes, in SoFi,
early.
nighttime. That would be great.
Yeah.
I would love that. Yeah, I think Chiefs are really the only AFC West team I'd want to see. Maybe Broncos, but really, I think Chiefs are just the big one. Raiders, I could care less at this point. We're just going to beat the snot out of them. Mendoza's going to be crying the entire season.
Yeah,
because of Akeem Mesidor coming to remind him of who he is.
Can't escape me.
And will they do an anime schedule release? If there's any team that could do it, it is the Chargers.
Run it back.
Run it back to be a nice surprise. I don't think they will.
I think, didn't the last one coincide with the Minecraft movie coming out?
I mean, it was just Minecraft in general, but yeah, I guess you could say.
So the most recent one would be Super Mario.
Yeah, there could be a Mario business.
Could be some Mario.
Could be some Nintendo action going on.
I still don't know if you could clear the rights on that, but
if anybody can do it, it's the Chargers.
Come on, the big spenders.
Yeah, what else?
I can't. My brain is too much in that box of what I would do.
Yeah,
and it's not as creative as what they're going to.
They're light years ahead of us right now when it comes to that level of creativity.
But we can own that. That's fine,
and that's fine. We're okay with that. We've accepted that.
We're big boys.
All right. Well, Leo, thank you, buddy, for asking the question. Let's move on now to OM Run, who asked the question. Has Herbert cemented his Dreamboat status? LOL. I'd love to hear your honest reactions.
Yeah, he's kind of kissed her in a music video a lot in front of all the dudes that like her. So it's kind of like he's flexing the come over here, don't come over here. But then all the girls are like, nice. Nice.
I mean, to be fair, I think this guy has been a Dreamboat.
Oh,
probably since his fishing club president in high school days.
He's been a personal dreamboat. That's different than an overall dreamboat.
An overall dreamboat?
Yeah, I don't see how you can go. I don't think how the looks, athleticism, clearly has good taste and stuff, and over hundreds of millions of dollars.
Yeah.
It's kind of what else? Like if somebody turned him down,
yeah,
what else are you looking for? I don't get it.
What else could you possibly? I mean, there would have to be something that he would just be like. Well, I mean, what quality could he possibly have that would make you go like, I know he's the quarterback for the Chargers. I know he's got millions of dollars. I know he's smart as heck, and I know he's damn good looking, but I just can't do it.
Farts in his sleep.
No, you would get over that real quick. You could afford charcoal sheets in bed to suck up the farts. There would have to be. There would just have to be something, but by all accounts, there's nothing. There's not a bad bone in his body. He's got animals. He's a dreamboat, certified dreamboat,
certified fresh,
stamped by the Charger Chat, certified dreamboat.
Certified dreamboat.
OM Run, thank you for asking the question. Let's move on now to Daryl21, who asked the question. Guys, good to see ya. Are we ready? The schedules are coming out, and I can't wait, especially the bets on the Pats game. The question this week is, what kind of slam dunk, bitch slap, booty whooping bet on the Pats game do we think we do? If it were up to us, the Bolt fam, we know it would be a no holds bar, bury your ass kind of bit on Vrabel/Rossini. Also, bold prediction. I think we open on the road this year, and I'm thinking Seattle Thursday night opener at Tampa Bay, or as Eric Smith predicted, at Denver. See you Tuesday, guys. Can't let me by.
That would be kind of fun to go play the defending Super Bowl champs
at Seattle.
Kick the season off.
That would be an exciting game. That would be a tough game.
And they're a different team now. They have a different offensive coordinator.
That's true.
It's not, you can't carry that over.
That's true.
They have a different their running back's not the same.
The running back's different now
so
too.
I'm all for. I want all the smoke. I want every single team. But I
just think of that stadium. That is a very loud stadium.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a disruptive stadium.
Yeah.
So I mean, I like I said, I think.
Well, aren't we playing there no matter what, anyways?
Yeah.
So might as well do it on Thursday night. Get loud, get proud, and show it in front of everybody.
Okay. You heard it here first.
Just saying.
Well, if it comes out on the schedule release,
you heard it here first.
You guys nailed it.
Daryl
for sure.
Daryl did it.
But the question, what kind of slam dunk, bitch slap, booty whooping bet on the Pats game do we think they do?
I don't think I understand the question.
I mean, just the dig, like the joke, like on, especially like on Vrabel and Racine. Like
That's going to be a tough one.
I think there's going to be some digs on like the losing the Super Bowl for sure.
Oh yeah.
There will be something in there. Drake May, something. Maybe Bad Bunny makes an appearance somewhere in there.
There's got to be something about Rossini and him. It's got to be.
They will for sure. I don't know what, because it all depends on like what the avenue is that they go down. Like, because I've seen some funny ones of like Rossini and him, like in old PlayStation games, like old Madden games of like her being a reporter and him being a player, and like seeing them together. It's just like, whoa. So, I mean, if the Chargers go like video game route, that's an easy one for sure.
Yep. God, I'm excited for that. I didn't even think about all these things that are coming up.
No, every team, whatever you got, whatever's happened to you this offseason, whatever toe you've stubbed, the Chargers are definitely going to shine a light on it. So, yeah, I think I'm predicting Bad Bunny makes an appearance somewhere in the schedule release. That's my prediction.
Unless they're not allowed to talk about it via NFL rules or something.
No,
can't talk about
there have been way too many crazier things in previous videos that they've been able to get away with, for lack of a better word. So the whole Vrabel business, I'm sorry, Vrabel. I know this is a hard time for you and your family and you want privacy, but you
beat us last year. It's our turn.
So it's too bad. So sad.
Yeah.
Enjoy our schedule.
Make better choices.
Make better choices. Daryl 21, buddy. Thank you for asking the question. Let's move on now to Athir Kadir. Who asked the question? Hello, Charger Chad. Athir loves you, baby. Hello, Bolt fam. Hope everyone is excited for the release of the 2026 schedule, baby. I'm excited, baby. Yes, Utah, give me two. First question, please. Give me your week one opponent. Give me the Ravens in Baltimore, baby. Second question, please. Who do you want to see in the Chargers home opener? I'm going Broncos, baby. We start with my lovely Coach Kyle, followed by my amazing friend Kevin, and we close it with my love, my baby, my heart. We'll die forever, baby. FTR 2 times. F the Raiders and the Ravens. Let's go. Okay, love you. Bye, baby. All right. Great questions.
Sorry, Coach Kyle is not here, as you can see.
As you can clearly
Our apologies.
See. But that's all right. We can handle this question. Who do we want to see for the first week one opponent? So I think he's asking it in the sense that like we're not playing at home in week one. We're playing somewhere else.
Yeah.
So who do we want?
I'd go back to the previous one. Give me the
Seattle.
Yeah. Give me the defending Super Bowl champions.
Yeah. I would rather Seattle than the Ravens. Ravens feels like I kind of want to see what Minter's doing in Baltimore. I mean, we could come out and it could be the week one and that could be very exciting, but there's something in me that wants to see what he's doing.
I don't want Minter to have like 8 weeks to prepare just for us. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like if your first game is there, you're just like locked into that first game. I'd rather be a little later on the schedule for them where he's like, I'm worn out. This sucks. Here come the Chargers.
I guess. Yeah. I mean, we do have 2 new coordinators, so it's not like he knows exactly what we're going to do. He just knows what our players are capable of.
He knows what Justin does best. And he knows what he schemes incredibly well. We saw it.
Yeah.
So
certified Dreamboat.
Yeah. So I'd rather wait on that.
Dreamboat incoming.
Bit. Yeah.
And as far as the home opener, I mean, the Chiefs primetime home opener would be just.
Could you get, yeah.
Because I mean, especially if you don't play the Chiefs week one, like we played Chiefs week one last year. If we can play Chiefs, not week one, but still home opener.
Week 2 home opener.
I would love that.
Yeah, I'm in.
I would love that. So there you go, Athir, buddy. Thank you.
Thanks, brother.
For asking the question. And we go out of Ask Boltfam with Tony Francis.
Tony.
Who asked the question. What's up, Bolt fam? General Charge on your bolts reporting for duty, cadets. It's been a minute, but how the is everyone? Baby girl just turned 11 weeks and is getting even cuter. My first question is directed to you, coach, with Mike McDaniel as the OC. What do you think will be his first 5 offensive plays in week 1? Break it down play by play, soldier. My second question is directed to you, Kev. Our sweet baby boy is in love. Did you see the music video he put out with sweet baby girl Maddie? That's our quarterback, cadet. He's never that public, soldier. That's the version of Justin that will win us a Super Bowl. My question is as followed. Predict the week number and opponent in which Justin Herbert proposes to Maddie in secret this season. He's obviously not doing it in public. And my last question is directed to you, Wolldog. Pretend you're a fly on the wall, and when Justin and Maddie are discussing baby names for their first child, what are the two names that are that they are decided between? Male and female cadet. And P.S. there, I'm hopping on this Baltimore bandwagon with you. Hey, as always, the Raiders, burn the kingdom, kick the donkeys. You, Baltimore. Aether is right. Also, you, Brandon Staley. I'll never forget about you. And suck my butt.
I missed you, Tony.
Oh, we miss you, Tony.
Welcome back, cadet.
I miss you so much. So glad to hear the baby is doing well.
11 weeks.
Even cuter. I don't know if it's possible, but I'll have to take your word for it.
Yeah, congrats, Pops.
All right. Well, Kyle's not here, and I honestly, even if he was, to break down the first 5 plays of Mike McDaniel.
I don't think we're going to let him off the hook on this, though. I think we're going to have to save this for him. He's going to have to do this.
Okay. Well, when we get Kyle back,
we'll save this for him. We'll put it early in the outline.
We'll put some saran wrap on it, and we'll hold on to that.
Present him.
We'll put it in the fridge.
Yeah, we'll keep it. Yeah, it'll be a nice leftover. We'll keep it ready for him.
It'll be easy to microwave. So second question directed at you, Kev, our sweet baby boys in love. And he wants to know the week number and opponent that Justin Herbert will make a sneaky proposal to Maddie.
They might already be married.
You think so?
It could be.
Wow, that would be weird.
That would be weird. But that's the kind of secretive quality that Justin Herbert is.
Yeah.
He's not going to do it during the season. He's going to get locked in. If he just whispers into her ear, like, it's going to be after his first playoff win. Like the excitement, the happiness.
That would be it.
Hey, hon, I don't think he's going to, but I don't think he's going to tell her. I don't think he's going to give her any kind of like.
He's just going to be like, we're married now.
Surprise. No, it's like a real engagement. Like, he's going to propose properly, but I think it'll be in the off season. But if he were to let something like come out, it would be right after his first playoff win.
I agree. Yeah. You want to get that playoff win in, and yeah.
Yeah. He's not ready to get married until he gets that playoff win.
And honestly, I mean, that would be hilarious if they actually were married. But the paparazzi are just so on top of everything that, like, I guarantee you, there's cameras checking his fingers for ring marks.
Did disappear in Oregon for a couple weeks.
They had to shoot a music video.
This is husband and wife stuff.
They were location scouting.
Yeah.
All right. And if they were discussing baby names for their first child, what are 2 names they're deciding on between? I feel like if it's male, it could be Patrick. I want to say Krieg. I want Krieg Herbert. But I mean, because Patrick's his middle name, right?
Yeah.
Justin Patrick Herbert. Yeah. I could see Patrick being one. Yeah. I want it to be Krieg.
I got Phil and Jim. Philip or Jim?
I could see Jim Herbert.
Jim Herbert sounds sick.
Jim Herbert's awesome.
Philip Herbert sounds pretty cool too.
Yeah. And if it was a girl, Justina. No.
Ivy.
Madison. Her name, Anheuser.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say, this is apropos of nothing. I'll just say Violet. I said Violet Herbert.
Violet. She's turning Violet. Violet? Yeah, Violet and Violet. Sure. Violet sounds good.
Violet Herbert.
I have no experience with girl names. I only got dude names, so I can't help you on this.
Yeah. Krieg or Violet. That's my vote.
Krieg.
I mean, come on.
Sign me up for
Justin. Krieg. Convince Maddie. Be like, look.
Come on.
If this is going to work, we got to have Krieg.
We need Krieg.
All right. Tony, buddy, thank you for asking the question. Thank you, everybody, for asking questions and Ask Boltfam. We greatly appreciate it. Kevin and I are still going to be in Romania come the next episode, so be prepared for
more
of this. Again, we'll run it back, but that's going to do it for us here at Charger Chat. Any final thoughts there, sir?
No, I think we're going to do our reaction to the release video over at our Patreon. So now it's as good a time as ever to go sign up if you want to come out and watch that.
If you're interested, come on over. You can come in as low as $1 if you just want to support us, $3 if you want to check the stuff out. So yeah, we'll have our reactions there, but we'll certainly be talking about it come next episode for sure. So
gonna happen.
It's gonna happen, and that's gonna do it for us here at Charger Chat, folks. Don't forget to bolt up because we're ready for any squad, any place.
Okay, love you, bye.
Okay, love you, bye.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
At Dreamboat Authority, we don't just think you're a dreamboat, we document it scientifically. Our scientists studied hundreds of hours of Justin Herbert footage to identify key dreamboat indicators. Through our patented Dreamboat Development Program, we train you in elite techniques inspired by Justin Herbert himself, strategic airflow, respectful confidence, and the ability to be utterly charming in literally any sponsored commercial. Don't spend your life wondering if you're handsome. Get assessed. Get certified. Dreamboat Authority, turning regular guys into documented dreamboats since 2026.